everybody, welcome back to Covers and Commentary, and welcome back to another episode of Drummer Reacts. Now, you read the title, and we are watching Foo Fighters play The Pretender live at Glastonbury 2023. Now, this video was originally going to be me watching the official music video for the song Amen by Bring Me the Horizon, because I wanted to actually see the drummer playing the songs. However, well, kind of on brand for Bring Me the Horizon, it was a parody, and the drummer wasn't actually playing the song, and you didn't really see him much anyway. But in this case, we get to see Foo Fighters' new drummer, Josh Freese, play a song that I am very familiar with. I've played Pretender, no joke, hundreds of times for talent shows, just for practice, things like that. So I'm very familiar with how it's played. I'm also very familiar with Josh Freese as a drummer. He's not really a particular hero drummer of mine, but God, he's been in a lot of stuff. So this is going to be interesting because we get to see how he plays a song that has been played many times the same way by Taylor, and the way that I've played it many times has been mirroring that of Taylor. So let's see how Josh Freese plays it. Let's dive in right now and see how it goes. Also, Glastonbury Festival is just incredible to watch anyway. Starting right off strong with Dave dumping water on his face. I love the Foo Fighters live. I got to see them live, and it is amazing. Such energy. Look at that crowd. Damn. I love this song. Pretty basic, just keeping time on the ride. You can hear it. Now, Josh Freese tends to play kind of quick but consistent, so let's see if he does that. Yeah, we've already picked up the tempo. So just real quick here, something that I've noticed a lot when I watch Josh Freese play live, and Foo Fighters do this in general, this isn't actually an uncommon thing, and I spent years practicing to try to keep it from happening, but it happens, especially if you're not playing with a click on stage, which Foo Fighters do seem to play with a click on stage a lot, but in this case I don't think they are, because I don't see earpieces with anybody, aside from obviously hearing protection, but maybe, we'll see. It's usually monitors. But anyway, Josh Freese has a tendency to speed up. A lot of drummers do. Speed up and kind of rush the song. Granted, once the song's tempo is kind of sped to whatever he's comfortable with, he kind of holds it there. And that's kind of seems to be what's happening here. So let's keep going. Also, the Foo Fighters tend to play these songs fairly long. This is 7 minutes, but this song's normally like 4. Yeah, he's locked in. It's just a faster tempo, but he's locked in. Yep. All right. Ooh. It's not going super heavy on the bass drum, which is usually I play this like. There's the right. Ooh. Interesting. Let's see if he keeps it this way, and I'll explain here in a second what he's doing. I want to kind of actually figure out what he's doing. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Okay, so this is interesting. So the way that I've always played it, I'll probably cut in some tracks here of me playing it just to give you an idea, but the way I've always played it, because it's the way that it was played in the original recording, is during the chorus, you have the, what if I say it? And you're playing the ride cymbal. So you get that softer, but still very poignant, ting, ting, ting the whole time through. And you'd play that da, 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 and you're on the ride cymbal. And then, what if I say you're not just another one? And it changes over, and then you go on a crash ride. What it sounds like Josh is doing, it looks like he's doing this, and we'll see if he does it in the next chorus as well. He's playing the hi-hat for the main portion of the chorus just before the lead-in to the end, and then for the lead-in, the midway and the transitions, he's playing the ride cymbal, which is kind of interesting because I don't hate it. It's just for that transition part, the ending bit, it's different because you're not getting the same sort of bump in energy. It's almost like you have sort of a middle energy when you're playing the ride cymbal for that section, and then when you get to that last bit, you bump it up to the crash ride, and that's when you get that extra energy. Doesn't really seem to have that, but he plays with such energy anyway, it almost compensates. So, all right, let's keep going. Oh, I love that double bass. And the fact he's got two physical drum bass, bass drums is just awesome. Two drums on the floor, always amazing. Yeah, he's going heavy on those cymbals. Yeah, he's on the ride cymbal for the transition into the chorus. But yeah, he's doing exactly what I thought. He's playing on the hi-hat, and there's the ride. Yeah, he's over here. That's weird. Oh, he's... We're gonna go back here for a second, because he's doing it differently. He's not transitioning. He's just filling the space with the crash when he's doing this. So we got. Let's see if I'll try to mimic it here. Yeah, he's doing that. I'm trying to lean to the camera so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Sorry, I hit the mic too. Oh. Here's that Foo Fighters live difference. Oh, yes! Comfy shoes. Any drummer knows this. Comfy shoes or no shoes. That's how you play it. If you're not wearing any shoes, you better have some comfortable-ass pedals, though. Got some... Checking his watch! God, he's got that hi-hat so open, too. Look at that. This is where you get the just fun bits. The Foo Fighters having fun on stage. I love that about the Foo Fighters. It's just, they love being on stage. Back there taking a drink. Yes, when you're playing live, any opportunity you get, just take a minute. Oh, look at him going. Ooh, I didn't even get to take a drink. I already got stuff to say. Look at that. Okay, we're going back. That was amazing. Okay, so in the recording, it's very different for that. So you're keeping time. I'm going to do another cover of this song at some point that I can put on this channel, because the cover I did originally on my other channel, it's not my best, but I did have fun playing it. The way you do it is you're playing on the floor. You're playing on the floor tom and the kick drum. And when you're doing that, there's a point when it starts building in where you're using the hi-hat on the offbeat, so and you're alternating. Because this is live, obviously, those things are going to change, just to, add a bit of time, build energy with the crowd, those kind of things. But in this case, I love the way that they did that, because he's going really hard on the floor tom. He's got the bass going, but yet all the elements are there. You still have the hi-hat going, but it fits better with this kind of like da-da, da-da-da-da, which is what they use to end the song in the recording. They're using that as sort of the intermission or the middle. Also, I'll go back one more. I love the fact that while they're doing this part that only requires one hand and your feet to play, Josh is just grabbing a drink. It's like, might as well, keep hydrated while you're playing. It's a long show, especially with Dave running the show. You're going to have an hour to play, and Dave's going to go for however long he wants, which is just... The Foo Fighters show I went to was the Break a Leg tour, where he was on his throne after he fell off the stage and broke his leg the one time. And that was supposed to be an hour and a half. I think it was a 2, almost 3 hour show. Yeah, pretty nuts. But anyway, we're going to listen to this again. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, they just straight pause it. I love hearing the crowd sing music. It's just that energy. God! Glastonbury is the place to do it. Glastonbury Festival is like just.
This shit together? I don't know. I want to sing it with you.
Just working the crowd. Just working the crowd.
Let's sing this part together. You want to?
Yes. Yes.
So who are you?
Oh yeah, he's using that open hi-hat as its own just straight cymbal. I love it. Damn, that's amazing. Oh my god, that fill. Hold on. That's a good way to fill that space, especially live. Oh. He's really using the hi-hat and that trash cymbal on the side. Oh yeah, filling it in, filling it in. Run those cymbals out, baby. Get your money's worth. Damn. So, okay, sorry, I know it's the chorus, we're almost done, but I want to point out one more thing. And this is something interesting because with and this isn't to do with the drums, it's actually the vocals. One of the things that is kind of missed in this, I mean, you know, Chris Shiflett, all the others, they can kind of help with this a bit, but Taylor could sing. And one of the things that they would do in this is that, like, this is one of the few songs in Foo Fighters where it's Dave harmonizing with himself in the recording. Like, they do that. It's not it's not. I'm not saying they never do it, but a lot of times Dave Grohl uses this style of like overlapping the voices together. So it's 2 takes, 1 track. It sounds like it's kind of a reverb without reverb. You're singing over yourself. It's kind of interesting. This has a harmony to it. And so during the chorus, you have the like, what if I say you're not like the others? And that main part. And then you have, what if I say you're not like the others? What if I say you're not just another one? And they harmonize. Oh, hit the mic. They harmonize with one another. You don't get that very much without Taylor, because Taylor would sing the high bit while drumming, and Dave would sing the lower harmony. You notice that more. Just something I wanted to point out. But anyway, still amazing. Their live energy has not gone away. Great to see it. Let's keep going. You never surrender. Yeah. Say you're not like the others. He is kind of leading a bit of the high bit though. Please, you're the pretender. What if I say you'll never surrender? Yeah, okay. Just another one in your place. Yeah. Oh, they got everybody. Well, except for, all right, almost everybody's singing. They don't got Josh singing. Obviously, he's a drummer. Well, Taylor was too, but either way, still good. Oh, yes. Yeah, all right, run it out again. I mean, as expected from somebody who's played with freaking Paramore, he's played with, oh God, he's played with so many bands, 9 Inch Nails, Michael Bublé, like, oh my God. What a legend. That's like, it's so nice. It's so nice to see that the Foo Fighters have not lost their live energy. And I mean, honestly, if I were to pick a drummer to go with Foo Fighters, I couldn't think of a better drummer to fit in than Josh. He's got a really, really great energy about him. Yeah, of course it picks up in speed a bit from the opening. You know, you got the drummer not leading in the opening. You got the guitarists leading in the opening. No bashing the guitarist, but y'all like to start slow. We like to keep the beat, maybe go a little faster. Y'all like to start it slow. I think this was great. I'm super glad to see that they have not lost their energy on stage. I'm really glad to see that this is just yes. And as familiar as I am with this song and as different as Josh played it, I like the way it was played. This was really good. Hopefully y'all learned something with this video. Again, I try to come at this from a drummer's perspective, and having been so familiar with Pretender, the song from the Foo Fighters, and having played it so many times, it's nice to see a new take on it from the guy playing with the band who made it. It's kind of cool. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Again, hopefully you learned something. If you did enjoy this content, make sure to give it a like so you don't miss other content like it. Always subscribe if you, of course, don't want to miss content like this, because a like gets you somewhere. Subscribe, make sure that you always see it. And aside from that, check out some of the links down below. Leave some comments letting me know what you all think, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Thanks for being here, and have a good one.